Welcome to Three Men and a Mystery. I'm one of your hosts, John Lorden.
And this is Mike Morford.
And I'm Gray Hughes.
July 31st, 1999. Teenagers J.B. Hilton Green Beasley and her friend Tracie Hawlett got lost on their way to a party. They wound up in Ozark, Alabama. They used another payphone to call Tracie's mother to let them know they had been lost, but were now heading home. However, they would never get home. The next morning, the car was found by local police. An investigator figures out there's a latch release for the trunk inside the car. He opens it. In the trunk were the bodies of J.B. Beasley and Tracie Hawlett. They had each been shot in the head. That was almost 20 years ago.
For me personally, it's a mystery that shouldn't be a mystery. It's time for answers for the families of these two young girls.
If we do have DNA in this case, there is a very important aspect. There's a big company that's been hitting the news for solving numerous cases using genealogy matches based off DNA information, and they are called Parabon Nanolabs, and we have already been in contact with them. You want to tell us a little bit about that, Mike?
If that DNA is from the killer, there's a way to track that back to the likely donor. And I think that's what Parabon can do in this case. One of the things we'd like to do is help facilitate that if we can.
And hopefully get Parabon in touch with the proper authorities, see if they can work together and move this case forward.
I think it's very important to look at all cases starting with known facts and void of wild speculation. That allows people to speculate reasonably based on a foundation of accurate visual and technical information.
We've got Gray, who's a very detail-oriented technical expert when it comes to understanding maps, doing 3D recreations. We've got Morph, who is such a good people person. He's able to reach out, try to make contact. And when he does, once he gets people talking, there's some pretty amazing things that happen. So I think paralleling our three strong suits is going to bring something very different to this podcast than we've seen in the true crime podcast space. Subscribe to the podcast right now. We are Three Men and a Mystery.